All right, once again, want to welcome everybody to our final regular season match for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Getting ready to take on the Wooster Generals here at the Colony. We don't have John with us today, so maybe a little quieter than normal in the booth. Varsity only in action. So we got the boys off to the left on 1 through 4 and varsity girls on 7 through 10. We'll start today's telecast off with the boys. Switch over to the girls for game 2 and then try to get both teams in there for Baker.
But kid, and I was like, yeah, all right, yeah. But it's just, that's what, it's still out in the middle of nowhere. And like I said, it was whatever, They're different. Like, stuff that's all brand new.
All right, just getting underway here, about 3 frames in. Wadsworth boys looking to defend their undefeated run here at home. Their only loss in the season was to the Wooster Generals. That was away, non-conference match. Obviously, having them here at their home center. This is also non-conference, last match of the year. Boys were 11-0 in conference play, 11-1 overall. Lady Grizzlies went undefeated. Kind of one-upped the boys a little bit there, but great season by both the teams nevertheless. Getting ready for sectionals this weekend. I believe both teams bowl at Eastbury. Boys bowl Saturday at 10 a.m., girls on Sunday. So wishing them the best of luck. Get a good look at Ian Dave Duke out there, lane 2. He's able to put 10 back. Not a bad start for Ian. He goes strike, open, strike. Thornagel rings a 10-pin, lane 3. Pretty good shot there by Wooster on lane 4. Leaves a 9-pin. Thor unable to convert the 10-pin there. Looking at his hand, not sure if he dropped that one. Caden Sponsler, lane 2. Looking at the 3-6 spare, he's able to convert that. Gets him on the right side of things. Caden started with 2 opens, able to convert a spare there in the 3rd. Nate Lyon, lane 3, gets the late hit on the 4-pin, breaks up the split there, just leaves a 10. Nate working on a strike. Back in the 3rd. Started the game with an open. Been clean sense. See what he can do here on this 10-pin. Converts that. To take a second look there, he's throwing what I like to call the gumball at his 10-pin. That's a Optimum Idol. Not your traditional spare ball, but he makes it work. Get a good look at Hayden Mulmaster now, lane 3. Started with a double, 9 spare, and then he strikes there. 69 in the third for Hayden. Pretty good start. Thor with a strike on lane 4. Nice trip 4-pin for Wooster. Nate puts 10 back. Well, for any of you out there that may watch our telecast but not familiar, Bruce on the Loose does a little show for Wadsworth TV. He was visiting the bowling center last week, did a nice little piece on the Wadsworth bowling team. You can check that out on WCTV. We've also uploaded a link on the Colony Bowl Facebook page. Nice little 30-minute, we say TV show or there, just kind of touching on the Wadsworth bowling program and the success they've had over the last couple seasons, couple years really. Program's been in existence for 11 seasons now. Sit down and talk with George and Heidi. A couple of the kids joined as well, and pretty fun little time to have him here. Pretty good shot there by Nate. Leaves a 10-pin.
Oh yeah.
Ian converts his 7-pin on lane 2. 67 in the fourth for Ian. Another look at Hayden stepping up lane 3 here. He's working on a double. See if he can get one more for us. Might have been in a little bit. He didn't like it. 2-4-7. Pretty routine spare. See how Hayden goes about shooting that. All right, nice spare there by Hayden to stay clean. through 6 frames. 116 in the 5th for Hayden. Thor fires a shot. Lane 4 goes high. Breaks up the Greek church. But leaves the 6-7-9. Be a tough split there, but definitely makeable if he can cut the 6 pin across the front of the 9. 6 should also take out the 7. Looks like he's going after it. Ooh. Oh, tough break there. Actually, it looked like he was going for count. Chopped that 9 pin incredibly thin. It hit the 7, but not quite enough to knock it over. So 110 in the 7th for Thor. Nate puts 10 away. Had a little hiccup there to start the game, first frame, but he's been clean since. Nate's looking at 108 in the 6th, strike there in the 7th. Caden Sponsler gets the messenger off the wall, takes out the 2-4, leaves the head pin only. Little fast there, I think, by Hayden, 6 pin. Hayden picks up his spare. 6 pin, no problem for Hayden. He stays clean through 7. CC Craig for the girls off to a good start again today. Just off camera to our right there. Check in with those guys after the first game. CC's looking at a 119 in the 6th. She's got a double working. She's clean through 8 frames. Thor Nagel with a strike on 3. He's able to get back on the strike train. All in all, looks like Wadsworth off to a pretty good start here in this one. Looking for a little revenge for that loss they took from these guys back closer to the start of the season. It is worth noting in that match when they do go away like that, non-conference match to Wooster, they actually bowl 4 games of Baker. And I think that's where Wadsworth kind of slipped up there. They had the lead going into the last game. Ended up losing the match, I believe, by 5 pins. Wooster put a 255 game up against them. Wadsworth didn't have a great last game. And ended up losing the match by, I think, 5 pins or less. So expect a pretty close one today based on that. See how things go, but for right now, yeah, plenty of strikes up there for Wadsworth. Wooster hanging around with them. Thor not able to get it to the pocket, leaves a 2-8. Caden Sponsler split on lane 2, 4-6-7. Thor able to convert the sleeper. Hayden goes for 2, gets 2. .111 looks like for Caden in the 7th frame. Nate Wyan deals, looks good, he's able to strike. Pretty good shot there by Hayden. Puts 10 in the pit. Looks like Coach Chris has his team lined up today. Thor strikes first ball, 10th frame. 150 in the 9th for Thor. Can max out at 180. 2 more strikes, see if he can get this next one for us. Wooster's leadoff bowler, 123 in the 7th. He's got a turkey working, looking for 4 in a row. Ball labors a little, able to break up the split, leaves just a 2-pin. Looks like he's throwing the Absolute, Storm Absolute. Super clean cover. 182 for Wooster's leadoff bowler on lane 4. 202 with a spare here. He's able to convert. Tough break there for Thor. Pretty good shot. He leaves a 9, fill ball, 10th frame. .179 for Thor. Nate gets that one a little bit wide, leaves a 7-10. B bowler for Wooster, final score 190 that game. Ian Dave Duke, lane 2. Can't get the ball to pick up there. Leaves an 8 count. Ian 127 in the 7th. Striking the 8th, looking at the 5-9 spare here. Should be pretty routine for him. CC Craig 193, her final score, game 1. And Cassidy Myers 201. Pretty good start for those two. The rest of the Lady Grizzlies not quite done yet on 9 and 10. Got about 2 more frames to go, so we'll get those scores once they finish up. Hayden gets the late hit on the 3-pin. Not the best shot, but it did carry. Hayden 155 in the 7th, working on a turkey. Can max out at 245. Needs this strike here and one more to do that. Nice cover by Caden on lane 2. Pretty good shot there by Hayden that time. No doubter for sure. One more for 245 for Hayden. That'll definitely help the team. Some pretty good scores up there to start this first game. Ian Dave Duke gets the first one in the 10th over there on lane 1. 167 in the 9th. First one in the 10th there for him. Again, max out at 197. Not a bad shot there by Hayden, able to get the 6 to go late. 245 max score for Hayden. Good game. Ian gets the late hit on the 7. One more for 197 for him. Pretty good game for Ian. One hole back in the second frame. Other than that, Ian's been clean. We always talk about spares, especially heading into sectionals this weekend. Make sure to make those spares. Good shot there, Ian. Couple more shots on 1 and 2. That'll get this first game in the books for the boys. Caden Sponsler stepping up on lane 1 to finish out his 10th frame. He's looking at a 131 in the 8th, spare there in the 9th. See what he can do here in the 10th frame for us. Gets the first one. He could strike out for a 181. We need 2 more for that. Shot there by Wooster on lane 2. Their anchor bowler. Oh, Caden with a bad shot there. Definitely not looking for that gray board, but he found it. All right, game one in the books for the boys. I get those scores recorded and see where we stand after game one. I'm going to flip around to the girls' action over here, 7 through 10. They're just wrapping up their first game as well. Looks like we've got Aubrey Masuda stepping up on lane 9 to finish off her 10th frame, and that'll wrap it up for the girls for their first game. Ooh, pretty good shot there. Aubrey hangs a 10-pin. 141 in the 9th for Aubrey Open. Looks like I got a couple splits up there on the board. She can max out at 161 with a spare and a strike. All right, Aubrey makes her 10-pin, finishes out the 10th frame there with a strike. .181 for Aubrey. Not a bad game, minus a couple splits there for her. Get that cleaned up and she'll be well on her way to 220s or better. Boys have started their second game of the match for singles. Looks like the girls are ready to go for their second game. Wooster stepping up on the approach, lane 8. First shot of game 2 on the board. Wooster strikes. I assume we'll see CC on 7 to start off this game for Wadsworth. And there she is. Grabbing her ball, heading up there. Gets herself set. CC deals her first shot of the second game. Little high, leaves a 6-10. Addie Martin. The crossover baby split on lane 9 over there. All right, game 2 scores are in. For the boys, start with Wadsworth. We've got Thor Nagel, 179, Nate Wyan, 192, Caden Sponsler, 171, and Hayden Mulmaster, 245, and Ian Dave Duke, 197. Boys shoot a combined score of 984. For Wooster, we've got Kellen at 147, Isaac 170, Gavin 202, Sam 190, and Owen 91. Wooster shoots a total game score of 800. Wadsworth Grizzlies have a lead after game 1, 184 pins. Off to a good start for them. For the girls, Wadsworth, Cece 193, Cassidy 201, Addie 172, Amelia 136, and Aubrey 161. Girls shoot 863. For Wooster, we have Aaliyah 144, Mallory 146, Mackenzie 234. Looks like Candace 146. And Ainsley, 153. Wooster girls shoot 823. Lady Grizzlies have a lead of 43 pins. So a good start for both the home teams here. Hopefully they can hang on to those leads as we move through game 2.
Game 1 for the girls, Wadsworth 863, Wooster 823. For the boys, Wadsworth 984, Wooster 800.
All right, as you can see, we're underway, game 2. 4 frames down on 7 and 8. Wadsworth off to a pretty good start. Cece opening the first frame double, looking at a 7 count here. Nice pickup by Cece. Cassidy Myers stepping up on lane 8. She's got 3 in a row, looking for a 4-bagger. Amelia Lutz, lane 9. 22 in the second. Looks like she left a split there in her second frame. No split there. She puts 10 away. Nice recovery for Amelia. Cass goes a little high, leaves the 4-6-7. She'll look to get the 2 pins on the left there for count. Aubrey Masuda, strike, split. See what she can do here on lane 9 for us, third frame. She deals it, looks like it's in, crosses over, leaves just the 10 pin. Wooster able to pick up a strike there on lane 8. Girls are in a pretty tight match. Wadsworth up 43 heading into this game. Wooster not backing down, their leadoff bowler. Started with a 3-bagger, missed a spare, put a strike on after that. So 1 open through 5 frames for Wooster's leadoff bowler on 7 and 8. Cece converts her spare. Open back in the first frame for Cece, but otherwise she's clean through 5 frames. Cassidy Myers looking to put that open behind her. Back on the strike train. Looks like a pretty good shot. Ball comes in a little bit light. Leaves the bucketless bucket, as John would call it. 2-4-5. Addie Martin. Struggles continue for her over there on 9 and 10. 4-10 split. 4 frames, 3 splits. Not what Addie's looking for. She gets 1. See if she can't clean that up over there. Sometimes you just need 1 mark. Try to get something going. Amelia. Just off the camera there, lane 10, she's getting ready to shoot her 4th frame. Amelia working on a strike. See if she can double up here for it. She's set. Starts her approach. There she comes into the frame now. Looks like a good shot. It's going to cross over. 6-10. Kind of got that one going a little bit too much right to left. Amelia really up the back of the ball. Kind of points it a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Just really got to focus on rolling the ball up the lane. You kind of get it going across your body a little bit. Ball has a tendency to cut across the head pin, as we saw there. CC keeps the, I say clean game going, minus the first frame. She's been clean through 6. Cass stepping up there, lane 8. Looks like she made a ball change. Ball went a little bit high. 6, 9, 10. Not the easiest spare to convert. Want to try to get the ball in between the 6 and 10. This is one of those goofy spares. You see this spare a lot with the 6 pin. It makes it so tough, and that's exactly why. Put the ball right where she needed it, but getting that back pin is the tough part. Tough break for Cass. Cass looking at a 103 in the 6th. Started the game off strong. 3 strikes. 7-2, 7-2, 7-2 since then. See if she can turn things around when she steps up on lane 7. Lane's possibly transitioning a little. Like I said, we saw Cass make a ball change there. CC gonna cross over. This is the head pin. Gets 5. 105 in the 6th. Definitely a makeable spare here. She can keep the marks going. That'll definitely help the team. Amelia, much better shot there, while just not getting to the pocket. Need a little more axis rotation to get it to tip. See a lot. See this spare a lot from her, at least the last couple weeks. 2-4-5. Just has a tough break there for Cece. Just had to be so accurate, getting back to Amelia. To be so accurate with as much as she's up the back of the ball. Just have to be really, really accurate to get it to roll the way she's able to cover her spare there. Cass finds the pocket for a strike. Hopefully that'll get something started for them over there. Wooster getting some breaks here. Lane 8, late trip out on the 2-pin, only leaves the 10. Aubrey deals on lane 9. She's able to strike, put a double on the board for Aubrey. I just heard that no-doubter by Hayden on lane 4. Another one by Ian. Addie Martin, lane 10, 3-6-10. See if she can convert this spare for us, get her first mark on the board for this game. Tough break there for Addie, leaves the 3. So the struggles continue for Addie. 48 in the 6th, it looks like from here. We had Bruce on the loose in here. We were talking a little bit about how much the game has really grown here in Wadsworth. And there was a time we would do these matches and wouldn't really be anybody in the building. We'd kind of get up nice and close behind 1 through 4 to get the boys, and then we'd move the camera to the other end so you could kind of get a really good look at both the boys and the girls. But over the course of time, bowling has really picked up in popularity here, which is great for the program. This place is just so full of people, parents watching their kids. Wadsworth, we know they travel so well, and it's like Wooster as well. So it's nice to see bowling alive and well here at the Colony for sure. Amelia, tough break there on the 6-10, not able to convert that. 76 in the 6 for Amelia. Aubrey stepping up, 10th frame for her. I'm sorry, on lane 10. She's got a 3-bagger, 2-bagger. She's looking for a 3-bagger. Looks like a pretty good shot from this angle. A little high, gets the 7-pin late. But it's a strike nonetheless. 3 in a row, Aubrey. Give the girls something to build on. Looks like we have a substitution. Lane 9. Addie's out. And Grace Dunwald in the match on lane 9. 10 pins, 8, 9, and 10. Hopefully that's not what Cece's got coming her way. Let's see if she can put 10 back. Grace just misses that 10 pin. Probably couldn't have slid a piece of paper between the ball and the pin. Cece, 1, 2, 4, 10. Definitely a makeable spare here. You just got to cross over, get the ball going away from the head pin a little bit. The hope would be to shoot the head pin over and take out the 10. Tough break there for Cece. 128 in the 9th. Pretty good start for Cece. Last few frames have been a little tough. She goes open, open, open her last 3.
Except when it wasn't.
See if Cass can strike here. Ooh, ball goes high. She leaves the 4, 6, 7. She got that one to the right just a little bit quick. Ball oversaw the friction. Hooked through the head pin. Cass will go for 2. She gets 2. 149 in the 9th for Cass. Definitely lanes, say, are probably transitioning now. Kids having a little trouble with the transition, maybe. Not Aubrey. 4 in a row for her. So, girls definitely have a little life, just need to build on that. Grace with a 9 count on lane 10. She leaves the 6 pin. Lady General's looking to get some pins back here. Maybe jump to the lead after game 2. Wadsworth beat the Generals away. Here at home, having a little trouble to start this second game. Still have 3 games of Baker to go. Still plenty of time to right the ship. Boys just wrapping up their second game. Getting ready to start Baker here soon. Girls almost finished with game 2 in the 10th frame. Wooster goes high there on lane 7. That spare nobody likes. Couple substitutions here for this game. Morgan in the game on lane 8 for CC. Finish off that second game. 135 for them. Wooster looking at the 3, 6, 9, 10. Nobody's favorite spare. Just another one of those ways you can chop that spare. Leaves the 9 pin. Just when you think you're going to make that thing, that 9 pin comes out to bite you. Tough break for Cass. 149 in the 9th and another split. She's got 4 splits on the board this game. Definitely don't want to see that. Makeable spare here for sure. Looks like she's giving it a run. Just misses that 3 pin. Went about it the right way. 157. Final score for Cass. Aubrey, lane 10, her run comes to an end. She's looking at a 7 count down there on lane 10. Looks like she went high, left the 3-6-10. Should be able to make this pretty routinely. And just as I say that, she gets it a little bit right, finds the gutter. 159. Grace with the baby split. She is able to convert.
Good luck.
He went like this and I said, he doesn't want too much. Child, let's see. If he does, yes, he does that look. He always has that look. I went in and I said, I'm here. He looked at me like, I have a dog. I said, are you happy? He's looking at me now and going, really, you see him smile. He has the RPM. He was literally sitting on the control. He could walk around going,
Looks like the girls definitely in danger of going down after 2 games. Girls had a 43-pin lead. See where we stand after the completion of this game. Aubrey stepping up on lane 9 there. You see her just off to our right. Ball comes in just a little light. Leaves the 2-4. Seven count there, lane 10 for Grace. Grace made the baby split back in the 9th. Aubrey converts her spare. 159 in the 8th for Aubrey's spare in the 9th. 208 max score. She can strike out in the 10th. We'll see. Another nice spare there by Grace. Boys just starting their Baker match. Get these last couple frames from the girls tallied up. Pan out and get Baker action. 109 final score for Grace as a substitute for that second game. you hear the boys there in the background. They're 3 frames, it looks like, into their Baker match. Kind of pan out here and get some of that action on for you. Three and 4, 7 and 8 for Baker. Say boys well on their way. Strike open, spare strike. Nate gets the 4-9 to go. Tough break there for Wooster. Ball jumps out of the gutter, takes out the 10 pin. We'll get that score corrected. Aubrey finishing up her 10th frame over there on lane 10. She leaves the baby split. 310, 177 in the 9th. Looking for a spare here. Get a few more pins. Makes a ball change. Misses to the right of the 3 pin. Not able to convert the baby split. 185, her final score. So we'll get those scores tabulated and see where we stand after 2 games. Individual action in the books. Moving on to Baker. Ian Dave Duke stepping up lane 4, looking for 4 in a row. He goes high. Leaves us 6-8. See what coach does here. May put a right-hander in to try to make this split. Looks like Thor Nagel. Gonna shoot the 4-9 for Ian. Thor fires. Ooh. Gave it a run, just didn't cut it quite enough. .134 in the 7th for Wadsworth. Wooster 104. Boys have a 30-pin lead here in this game. Game 1 of 3. Hayden Sponsler goes a little high, 4-6. I'm sorry, 6-10. Boy, I think I know my pins after doing this for over 30 years. 6-10 split, pretty routine for these guys. Hayden covers his spare. All right, game 2 scores. For the boys, Colin O'Connor 141, Nate Wyan 208, Hayden Mulmaster 200, Alex SB 164, and Ian Dave Duke 195. Boys shoot 908 and a 2-game collective score of 1892. For Wooster, we have Isaac with a 161, Gavin 214, Sam 161, and Aiden 212, Jaden 162. Worcester shoots 9-10 and a 2-game score of 17-10. Wadsworth has a 182-pin lead. For the girls, Wadsworth, Cece 135, Addie 109, Amelia 109, Cassidy 157, and Aubrey 185. Girls shoot 695 and a 2-game total score of 1558. For Worcester, we have Candace at 177, Mackenzie 147, Ainsley 171, Mallory 172, and Aaliyah 93. Worcester shoots a 2-game, they shoot 760 for game 2 and a 2-game total score of 1583. Wadsworth gives up a few and find themselves down 25 pins heading into Baker.
After 2 game wins, Wadsworth girls shoot 695 after 2. For game 2, Worcester shoots 760. After 2 games, Wadsworth is sitting at 1558, Worcester 1583. For the boys, game 2, 908 for Wadsworth, Worcester game 2, 910. Wadsworth after 2 games, 1892, and Wooster 1710.
All right, 2 games in the books. We're into game 2 of Baker for the boys. Pretty healthy lead for the boys, 182 pins. And a strong start to this second game of Baker. Spare 3-bagger. The boys aren't backing down any, definitely looking to revenge that loss earlier in the season to the Generals. As for the girls, a little bit of a slow start, I'd say. Transitional game there for them. They find themselves down 25 pins heading into Baker. They're just starting their first game. 3 frames in. Amelia on lane 8 right now, looking at the baby split. 310. Definitely makeable. Looks like she's going to give it a run. Just misses the 3-pin to the left. 47 in the third. 46 in the third. Lady Generals, they started spare open and an 8 count here in the third. They're looking at 24 in the second frame. And close the gap a little bit with a spare here. Boys hammering on the gas. 5 in a row. Make it 6. Spare 6-bagger. Worcester started with a double. They've gone spare, spare, spare since. Tough break on the 4-7 for Wooster on lane 7. Not able to convert. Cass, big 4. Tough break for them. Caden Sponsler deals a 9 count. 7-pin. 169 in the 6th, strike there in the 7th, and we'll see what they do here on the 7-pin. Should be pretty automatic for Caden. Aubrey over there gets them going with a strike on lane 8. They know what's at stake here. Down 25, perfect season on the line. They're looking for a double. CC deals a crossover double. All right. That is bowling. Left or right, it don't matter as long as they fall. So the girls finally finding something. See if Addie can keep it going. Hayden Molemaster stepping up on lane 3 right now to get the boys back on the strike train. Looking at 189 in the 7th, spare in the 8th. Hayden, week 7. Ball seeing just a hair too much friction a little early. Maybe burning up a little. Pretty good shot there by Addie. Unable to get the 10-pin to go. Wooster gets the bounce out. Not going to count on the 10-pin. They'll fix their score. Hayden says it's spare time. That's exactly what he did. 2:08 in the 8th. Spare in the 9th. Nate stepping up to close out this game. 3 strikes in a row would pretty much seal it up. These guys, pretty big lead. Nate goes a little high, leaves the 3-6. Looked a little surprised by that as he walked off the approach there. Lady Grizzlies had a double on the board. They go 9 miss in the 7th. 111. Worcester Generals with a spare here and a strike in the 8th could tie Wadsworth. So Wadsworth looking to put a strike on the board, try to get some of those pins back. Amelia gets the late hit on the 7, strike they needed. They'll look for Cass to double up here, put a little pressure on the Generals. Get some of those pins back. Don't need to get them all game 1, but it sure would be nice. Cass doubles up. Great shot by her. Boys complete their second game, 243 for Wadsworth. 193 with that strike there for the Wooster Generals. Boys add 53 more to their total. Up 235 pins now. I think it's pretty safe to say Wadsworth's going to win this match. So congratulations to the boys. And don't look now, but the Lady Grizzlies found a little something. That's 3 in a row. Wooster unable to get the hit on the 10 pin there. .111 in the 7th. 3 in a row. Aubrey looking for 4. Lane 8. Tough break for Wooster there, not able to convert the 10 pin. Definitely got a seesaw battle going with the girls here. Wadsworth going to get those pins back after 1. Aubrey, a little high, 610. Definitely makeable. 189 with a spare here. Mason Freed able to convert his spare. Boys clean through 2. .189 for the girls' final score. Wooster looking for a strike here to keep it close. Crossing over, but not able to get the strike. Leaves the 139. 148 if Wooster can spare here. And just like that, Lady Grizzlies 189 to 148. They're able to make up that 25 and gain 16. So the girls go back up 16 with 2 more to go. The boys, well in charge of this match here. Strike spare 3-bagger for them. They're up 255 pins, I believe, 235 pins. So not in any real danger to lose. We said we're going to walk away with this final win of their home season. So congratulations to Wadsworth. 11-0 in the conference, 12-1 overall with just 1 loss to Wooster back at the beginning of the season, but able to redeem themselves here. And doing it in style. Take a look at the girls. CC Craig making her spare. Boys are still striking. Strike, spare, 5-bagger for the boys. almost a carbon copy of last game. Let's see if they can get this strike here and keep that string going. 280 would be an awesome Baker game. 10-pin there on lane 7 for Amelia. Nate deals it a little high, trips out the 6-pin, only to leave the 4-7. We're gonna pan over that way, but that miss there. Keep it on the girls. Ooh, tough break for Nate. Just off to our left there. He's not able to convert the spare. Chops the 7 off the 4. 186 in the 8. 2 frames to go for the boys, and that'll wrap it up for them. Amelia makes her spare. Girls clean through 2. And like we saw with Nate, Wooster not able to convert the 4-7, leaves the 4-pin. Addie Martin deals. Ooh, 10-pin for Addie. Good shot. Just not able to get them all to fall. If Addie can convert her spare here. Saw Wooster with a 7-10 split there on 8. Looked like a pretty good shot. One of those bad breaks in bowling, these high performance balls now. She goes after the 10-pin, gets 1. 65 in the 5th for Wooster. Wadsworth 47 in the 3rd. Pass goes high, gets the messenger. Only able to get the 6-pin, leaves a 10. Cass converts her spare. The girls doing their job, filling frames here. That's what it's all about. Get that lead, fill frames. Puts just that much more pressure on your opponent to have to throw some strikes. And right now, Wooster having a little trouble with that right lane. 3 off the left side in the first shot, 3 off the right side in her second shot. Leaves the frame open. 71 in the 6th for Wooster. Aubrey, 10 in the pit. Boys just wrapping up their last game. Wadsworth shoots 222. Wooster 152, looks like from here, so. $60 more pins, I believe, for the boys. They're going to win by about 300, so congratulations to the boys on their win here at home. Again, that's going to wrap it up for the regular season for them. Heading into sectionals this Saturday on a high note, so congratulations and good luck to the boys. We're going to watch the girls finish off their last game and a half here. See if they can head to sectionals in style on a win also. Cece makes her spare. 6 frames in, 1 open on the board for Wadsworth. Back in the 3rd frame. 87 in the 5th. Spare in the 6th. Wooster 71 in the 6th. They had a strike in the 7th. Looking for a spare here in the 8th. Unable to convert the 6 pin. As of right now, looks like Wadsworth in the driver's seat in this game. 99 in the 8th on an open for Wooster. Wadsworth only in the 6th. 7th frame shot here. Unfortunate gutter by Amelia. Not what you want to see on a spare. Wooster strikes in the 9th. Amelia got a little work to do. Definitely need to make this spare here. She deals. It's 10 back. It's in the pocket and she strikes. Well, spares. Oh, look now, Wooster not going away. They're able to put a double up there. 2 more. They can max out for 159 with 2 more strikes. Wadsworth looking at 97 in the 6th with a spare in the 7th. Addie crosses over 6-10. Wooster, 3 in a row. So trying to put a little pressure on Wadsworth to at least keep filling frames. Addie makes her spare. Keep plugging away, that's all we need to do.
I got it. Put it back on the board.
And just like that, Wooster puts 4 strikes on the board to finish out the game. 159 final score, game 2 for Wooster. Wadsworth looking at the dreaded 3-6-9-10 in the 9th. 131 is their score in the 8th frame. Cass looking to convert the spare here to stay clean. She does. Looks like Wadsworth's going to add to their lead here. See what they do in the 10th frame. 16-pin lead after the first game of Baker. Looking to add to it, put a little pressure on the visitors. I'll be throwing a 5. 8 counts. Close game here. Definitely need this spare. 149 in the 9th. Looking at a 2-5. Keep the game alive. Try to add some extra pins to their lead. Aubrey makes her spare. Girl's gonna shoot possible 169. Depends on what Aubrey does here in the 10th. One's in a little bit. She's asking for the crossover, not able to get it. 7 count, 166. Final score for Wadsworth. So add 7 more to their lead. Wadsworth up 23 pins going into the last game of Baker. Ought to be a good one here. Definitely not over. Some last minute prep here from Coach. Looks like a little confusion about how many Baker games. Not sure if they thought they only bowled 2. Definitely 3 games of Baker here, unlike going to Wooster where they do bowl 4. So the girls stepping up for their final game of Baker. 23 pin lead. CC leads them off with a strike. So the girls looking to ice this baby. They got momentum going their way. Addie Martin stepping up on lane 8. Let's see if she can add to that first strike. Teammates looking for a double. Addie deals it, and there it is, a double. 2 frames, 2 strikes for the Lady Grizzlies. And Wooster not able to convert on their 1-3-8 pair. They start with an open. Cass deals the 4th frame. A little high, leaves the 3-6-10. Girls so far clean through 3. Wooster able to put a mark on the board there in the 2nd. Wooster down 23. Keep wanting to say 25, but it's 23. Last game here. Ooh, tough break. Big 4. Not what you want to see. Cass. Spare no. Chops the 3. Leaves the 6-10. 74 in the 4th for Wadsworth. see what Wooster does here with the big 4. Assuming she gets 2, they'll be at 31 in the third. She's going for 2 on the left. Late hook, only able to get the 7 pin. Mountain's getting a little taller for Wooster if they want to try to pull off a win here. Aubrey, a little light, leaves the 7 pin. Wooster crosses over. Gets the strike. See if they can get something going with that. Try to make it a little bit of an interesting match. Seven pin should be pretty routine for Aubrey. Asking for it to hook, it does. She makes the spare.
They got the good side of my back.
CC Craig stepping up in the 6th frame. Goes high, leaves just the 3 pin. Manageable spare, see what she does here. Wooster looking for some strikes. Like I said, if they want to make a match of it, they need to put some X's on the board, running out of time. Not able to convert the 10 pin there, so. Unless something changes, looks like Wadsworth may sneak away here with the win. And as we say that, CC misses the 3 pin to the left. .102 in the 6th for Wadsworth, 58 in the 5th for Wooster. Down 44 in the game. Also 23 pins behind in the match. Down over 60, gonna need some strikes. Wadsworth can just put some marks on the board. They'll hang on and get the win here. Looking to stay undefeated again, like we said. Addie deals, leaves a 10 pin. Another open frame by Wooster. Grace subbed in for the spare, not able to convert, 111. Wooster crossing over, 3-9. Ooh, late hit on the 9 gets that out, still a 3 pin. .67 in the 6th. Amelia stepping up in the 8th frame for Wadsworth. All they got to do is stay out of trouble here. That's one way to do it. Amelia with the strike. Backup ball at the 3 pin, it works. Cass with the big 4. going for 2. Hits 1. Saw that earlier today. 135 in the 9th for the Lady Grizzlies. Wooster definitely not out of it. Need a spare here. Ooh, not able to get it. I think that's just going to seal up the match there. A mark here by Aubrey. That'll definitely take care of things here at home. Pretty good shot. She gets 10, and that's going to do it. So we congratulate the girls on the win here at home. Wooster again through the face, 7 count. Nice conversion on lane 7. Got right. Found some friction, made it back to the pocket. Rings a 10. 155 with a spare here. Wooster crossing over, missing the head pin, leaving the 1-3-6-9. Final shots of the match. Wooster converts the spare. If they can strike in the fill ball, they'll shoot 126. Again, Aubrey looking at a 10 pin for 155 if she can convert. Like it's gonna be, ooh, and she does make the spare, 155. Total score for Wadsworth, final Baker game. 6 count, 122 for Wooster. So that's it. We want to congratulate the Lady Grizzlies on the win here at home by 56 total pins. Again, we'd like to thank John Bernard, WCTV, for allowing us to bring you another season of Wadsworth Bowling. Kids will be in action, sectionals again this weekend. East Berry Lanes in Canton. Until next season, we want to thank everybody again for joining us. Congratulations, both boys and girls. We'll see you back here next time from the Colony.